when you're the Pope, but also a hype beast. Other plants die when you step on them. Grass. Pathetic. Your mom jokes are overused. So is your mom. My parents listening to Never Gonna Give You Up in 1987. Me in 2021 listening. Other developed countries. The most I had to pay in the hospital were parking passes. America. No job. No credit. Eat shoot. The guy behind me in the self-checkout lane. Me trying to scan my bananas. When your custom characters enters a cutscene. When I'm lost and stumble into the women's underwear section. 6-year-old me realizing that you can't walk on clouds. Americans when they see guns. Yeah, sex is cool, but have you ever touched liquid nitrogen? Memes in my head. My memes. How it is for women on dating apps. How it is for men on dating apps. Every masterpiece has its cheap copy. Teacher. What's 1 + 1? Me. 2. Teacher. Are you sure? My confidence. Adios. Authoritative education systems. Creativity. Kids these days aren't creative. Restaurant owners pretending that their food is good in front of Gordon Ramsay. Strippers. Cats. Sit in your lap, but get mad if you touch them. Making different versions of the same meme does not make it funnier. Until next time. Can I make a spoon using only a spoon? I use the spoon to make the spoon. Game devs returning to a dead game they paid no attention to and ignored for 5 years. It's in shambles. Just like we left it. Mom. Go play with the neighbor's kid. Me. He's a psychopath. Mom. No he isn't. The neighbor's kid. Disney originally used real human skeletons for their Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Skeletor will return next week with more disturbing facts. God. Satan. People who like using burst weapons in shooter games. I have 2 problems in life. Difficulty sleeping. Difficulty waking up. Karen. My child is a beautiful angel. Her child. Soap when you drop it in the shower be like. You hold the door to your homie and say, ladies first. He blushes, smiles and says oh, you know about it. Little brother dies in the dryer. Me. You cannot handle the true power of spinjutsu. Your homework consists of 3 questions. The homework. Zombie apocalypse starts. 14-year-old girls. Zombies are also humans. Me. Wakes up at 3 AM for no reason. Furnitures. When people ask how you function on 3 hours of sleep. Physical therapists suggest gamers to do 5 push-ups per death to remain physically active. Me now. Mom. How long have you been playing on your computer today? Me. Only since 17. Mom. But it's 16. Me. When you see a big mushroom minimum the sky. It keeps getting bigger. Listening to a song with less than 1 million views. So underrated. We have great music taste. Our band. A moment of silence to people who haven't heard this. Teacher. The best way to learn language is to talk to native speakers. The students who choose Sanskrit. YouTube. Hey there. Want to try out YouTube Premium? Everyone. 0% interest. Sometimes we would use this for popcorn. Sometimes we would use this for puke. Gym teacher. Okay class, we will do a nice slow jog. Annoying athletic kid. Europeans knowing 3 or more languages. Asians knowing 3 or more languages. Americans knowing that one of those languages is usually English. Every masterpiece has its cheap copy. How I imagined drug dealers as a kid. Actual drug dealers. Everybody praising President Zelensky, mayor of Kyiv Vitaly Klitschko, former boxer and heavyweight world champion, who joined Kyiv defenders despite being rich and having many opportunity to run away. Russian Air Force, ghost of Kyiv. Russia has more land than any other country on the planet. Also Russia, more. Putin thinking he can easily take over Ukraine. Whole Ukraine fighting against with everything they have. I can't believe he didn't cry during Titanic. Do men even have feelings? Russian astronauts on the ice when NASA stops cooperating with Russia. Russia, Ukraine, rest of the world. Domestic violence against women. World. Male suicide. Sexual abuse against men and domestic violence against men. Entire Russian Air Force. Ghost of Kyiv. Look what they need, just to mimic a fraction of my power. Ukrainian president being elected as a comedian, but deciding to fight in the front line in a war. Today, I repay my debt. Russia civilians get hated worldwide for a war their government has started. Germans, first time. When Russia attacks Ukraine, Poland opens their borders. Germany hasn't done anything, and Kazakhstan won't help Russia, but you get confused and bomb Somalia. It was 3 years ago, 2019. Us, living through World War III, Queen Elizabeth. First time. Domestic violence. How rough she likes it. President of Ukraine about to drop the hottest mixtape of the damn century. No matter what comes through that gate you will stand your ground. Run. World War III. World War II. Ukrainian Boogaloo. Germany after sending over 1,000 heavy anti-tank weapons to Ukraine. Well, maybe I don't want to be the bad guy anymore. Minecraft players when they get drafted for World War III. T-72 of the riverbed, what is your wisdom? Invading Ukraine was a mistake. Afghan president who fled in a helicopter stuffed with cash. Ukraine president who refuses to flee and won't bow down. Zelensky to USA. I need guns. Lots of guns. Americans when the trees start speaking Vietnamese. Russians when the snow starts speaking Finnish. Also Russians when the TVs start speaking Ukrainian. Me after learning to be a good leader from YouTube, after they removed the dislikes. Me after learning how to be a good leader after installing the return the dislike button extension. Russian soldier, we have you surrounded. Surrender your army, Mr. President. President Zelensky. So anyway, I started blasting. Mom, clean your room. Me, it's my room. Mom, it's my house. Me, then go clean it. Dad. When you are 50% French and 50% Ukrainian and someone asks you to surrender, confused screaming. Zelensky, make 10 men feel like 100. Ukrainian soldiers and volunteers. Russia, put your hands up. Zelensky, no. Russia, but I've got a gun. Zelensky, I don't care. Russia, that doesn't make any sense. Zelensky, too bad. Offered to be evacuated by Britain. Responds with, I need ammunition. Not a ride. Refuses to elaborate further. Leads to fight alongside his soldiers. These are your best years. You're young and full of energy. Me after lunch. Leadership crisis response. Ukraine. Australia. Russia bad. Putin bad. Putin's regime threatens Sweden and Finland. Sweden and Finland. Cowabunga it is. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. The Russian soldiers surrendering in massive numbers because they don't want to fight, but did for some reason. I'll ignore that. Germans when Germany finally isn't responsible for a world war. When the speaker costs more than the car itself. When you go to a job interview and they start with, "We are like a family." Customer sees there's 2 minutes till the store closes. Same customer leaves and comes back the next day. Tired employee. When you see people who like the same stuff as you, but you don't know how to initiate a friendship. Behold, the heavier. Cab driver. "Sir, your payment is short by $1. Me. "Oh. Then just back it up a bit." Cab driver. "Listen here, you little shoot." 69 and 420 being funny numbers. 5,318,008 intellectuals. When you use your friend's glasses just for fun, but you actually feel comfortable with it. When someone asks about your hobbies and dreams, but you realize you don't have any. When you're unable to progress any further in Diablo Immortal, so you take out the most powerful weapon you have in your arsenal. When your dog bites your ex who cheated on you with your best friend and you decide to pay tribute to him. Mobile game ads. Wanna play this game? Everyone. No. Mobile game ads. What if you watch someone play it wrong? My voice when I say it out loud. My voice in my head. My voice in a recording. Everyone going to sleep on 31st December 2019 thinking the next few years would be normal. Horror movies. Horror movies if the characters had a higher IQ than an almond. Broke me. Star Wars Legos. The perfect IHOP doesn't exist. When the teacher walks up to you during an exam and looks at your paper then shouts out, "Guys, please make sure you read the questions carefully." Stress. Any man who can do this should be allowed to. Doctor, I'm afraid you have a very rare disease. Patient. Oh no. What is it called? Doctor. Well, what do you want it to be called? Doctor. Patient. Humans use flashlight to navigate in the dark. Cats use well-built eyes. Butts. Humans eat food to survive. Plants. When the teacher starts talking about his life and you realize you're about to lose 1 hour of class. The dark web. Page 2 of Google. Write one more page. Increase the font size of all punctuation marks by 1. Me after completing 24 out of 25 pages of my essay. There is food stuck in my teeth. Yup. And my tongue is touching it. Yup. So if my finger is next to my tongue and I move my tongue I should be able to find the food with my finger. Makes sense to me. So where is it now? Not here, Mayo. Chief. Why did you mark me absent? I never see you for my stealth training classes. But Chief, I was always there. My physics teacher. You have a lot of potential. You should use it. Me realizing we are standing at the top of a building after failing my exams. Tomorrow I'm gonna get up and work out at 6 AM. Me at 9 AM. Friend. Are you watching the movie? Me. Yes, of course. Also me 5 minutes into the movie. PC was invented in 1941. Gamers in 1940. Breast or thigh. I'm more of an ass man. KFC employee. Me. FBI guy watching me download my 8th terabyte of mayonnaise slapping noise named How to Make a Bomb 101. Forcing him to listen to all of it. Me when I realize exams are 1 month away. My dog when I tell him he can't have the boiling water on my stove that he's begging for. Homeschooled kids after they get expelled. When you get to that class you hate, but see a substitute teacher with the TV out. 2022. It's been 20 minutes, why doesn't she text me? Ugh, he's probably with another woman. 1822. Sweetheart, it has been 10 years. I'm so glad to finally see you. Wanna get married? Sure. Me. Looks at first exam question. Everything I ever studied. Americans when you use kilometers per hour instead of bullets per magazine. No one. Tesla owners. Lol gas. RMBR gas. Fuel who gas. When your Apple Watch tells you to stand while you're pooping. I'm a little busy at the moment. Parents when their baby says a word. First time. Me. Can I drink alcohol? US. No. Me. Then what can I buy? The US. Grenades. June is Men Get a Mental Health Month. But it's the same month as Pride Month, so no one gives a shoot. Feeling sick because of being hungry. Not eating because of feeling sick. The rest of my body. Me switching lanes to a lane that merges into the lane I just switched from. When main character dies. When the bad guy who turned good dies. How my grandma says I look. Me. Me texting back instantly after they took 4 hours to reply. Schools according to memes. The math teacher. The English teacher. The biology teacher. The physics teacher. Friction. The gym teacher. The janitor. When you drink to forget about your problems, but drinking is your problem. Boomers. Modern cartoons have LGBT propaganda. Bugs Bunny who's been cross-dressing and kissing dudes for year. The sun will die in 7 billion years. 5-year-old me. My depressed friend. When will you eventually get tired and give up on me? Me. That's the neat part. I won't. By drinking 120 bottles of wine, you can now save a bird. Mom. Open your window to let some air in. Me wondering what I was breathing before. NPCs in old games. Me. After I flush the toilet and water starts rising. Me. Almost adult. So when do I get my life sorted out? Adulthood. That's the neat part. You don't. Bodybuilder being muscular. Meanwhile gamers. When you're a teenager in Gotham City selling your first gram of weed and see Batman sprinting towards you with the intent to break every bone in your body. Me. Or cute dog. What's his name? Girl. I have a boyfriend. Hello there, I have a boyfriend. My finger after I keep it in fire because my brother told me blue flame is cold. When you're at your friend's house and their parents start shouting at them. Point of view. You just told your nephew you don't have games on your phone. Cute girl. Flirts with me. My friend. You should ask her out. Me. Oh no. I'm not brave enough.